All right, this is going to be for Leo during Aries season as we begin this new year in Aries. All right, we're going to look into this for you. We're going to look at Astro dice and cards and see what's going to be going down for Leo during this Aries season. Okay, take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force it to fit. This is a general reading, okay? Check out my other platforms if you feel guided on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And to book your own dive deep, soulshine1111.com. Here we go. For Leo, angels. For Leo during Aries season. Okay, something off the board here. Saturn off the board. Where are you not holding your boundaries? Okay, Saturn is the ruler for Capricorn, and Capricorn right now has had Pluto in it, and Pluto is getting ready to move completely out and into Aquarius, where it's working to get rid of the old. That it's like you're having some type of plot twist. Okay, I'm also seeing number 6 here on the solar plex, just under number 2 and 3. Those numbers could be significant. And we also have Gemini between 8 and the third eye. So, a couple things. When I think about number 6, this talks about love. It's the number of love. It is, the 6th house talks about work. It talks about health. You could actually have a Aries in your life because the number 6 came out in their reading. So you might, be wanting to check that out if you feel guided. Gemini is here. It is currently been in Mars. It's been in Mars, and it's getting ready to move into the Cancer, I believe. And so this can feel really emotional. This is about your social relationships, how you impact other people in a social in a social way. Okay, when I think about this Saturn off the board here, this talks about saying no. You could be, working to release some type of decision that you made. Maybe you're even having a change of thought where a decision concerning love has been made, okay? Because you're noticing the impact it's having to you socially. Okay, maybe you've been isolating more. That's going to be specific for some of you, and others not going to be relatable at all. Because this landed between third eye and number 8, there's some type of cycle you could be recognizing with that third eye opening. It's almost as though there is this feeling with Saturn off the board, an unwillingness to really see something, a situation or people or place, a thing, whatever the fact, in a certain way. It's almost as though you've been closed-minded to it with this off the board. And this could have to do with your career, okay? Maybe this has to do with social surroundings, who you hang out with, how you've dedicated yourself to others versus how you've dedicated yourself to yourself, okay? Number 6 is the Gemini card. It's a choice. It's the Lover's card. So there's a decision here that you've made, okay? And you could be actually feeling with this on your solar plex under 2 and 3, like stomach issues, okay? I'm just getting that. There is something here that you thought was going to be super enriching, and actually you're finding that it might not be as enriching as you thought. It's with Gemini on the third eye between 8. The 8th house is our life philosophy. It is, cycles. It's opportunities. You could, or actually, well, I didn't mean to say opportunities. However, it came out. I was going to say you could be recognizing what you've inherited, whether it be characteristics, what you've taken on personality-wise. However, maybe some of you are receiving an inheritance. There is something here having to do with finances. it's just, it came out in the very beginning, and it's lingering. So many of you could be transitioning from a job. Maybe some of you are, have been in a job where you told yourself every day, I love this shit. And then you're not shit, but you guys, and also like you're not finding as much enjoyment in something as you did before. Okay, that's what I'm getting, Aries. And so you're working to overcome some type of internal conflict having to do with a choice that you've made about something that you once had felt great opportunity with, and now there's a transition, almost as if you're talking yourself to stay in a social situation. I don't know what this is, but it's causing you to not be able to fully relax in a way that it's almost as though there's a cost to whatever choice this was, and you're realizing, and it's impacting you socially. Give me more for Leo, please, during this Aries season. The Three of Cups in reverse. Too much celebration. When this is upright, this is a celebration. It can also represent, emotional connection and abundance. I'm noticing right here this Mercury energy. So Mercury right now is in Aries. It's one of 5 planets at the time of this read in Aries. And so because this is in reverse, it's like you're shifting passion. You're something that you've given a lot of thought about, you're exhausted of thinking about. Okay? Knight of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords is fast. It's impulsive. It is communicative. Swords in general talk about action. It talks about behaviors. It talks about how we communicate. And this Knight of Swords is one of the fastest moving knights in the deck. It talks quick. It's fast to act. It can be very impulsive. And so there could be a situation here coming to light with, this Gemini on third eye, between third eye and number 8, that you made a quick decision on. You acted really fast. There's nothing at the bottom of the deck here, a blockage. So you're feeling blocked, okay? Or you're realizing where you're blocked in your life, and now you're in this Aries season, Leo, is starting to where you weren't willing to, you didn't see something in the past, or you really were committed in some way socially to something. You're rehashing this. Number 2 and 3. So in numerology, 2 is a universal number for together. All right, complete. It's almost as though there's 2 sides to something. It's a universal number, and in the second house, if we were to look at that, it's like it has to do with your resources. Maybe you're holding on to something, and you're realizing during this Aries season why you've been holding on to something. With the number 3 here, this is connection. And also the second 3, you've had 2 3s come out, one upright here and one in reverse. And if we talk about third house, these are our lessons, what we've learned, because teach it. It's like it's our mental capacity after going through like our mental process. So there's something here. I just want to clarify these 2 cards for Leo. Why is the 3 of Cups in reverse, please, angels? The Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. There's an energy here where there's not equal give and take, and you're realizing this. You could have feeling, see how it came out in reverse, but see she's pouring the cup behind her, not even looking, almost vulnerable, and pouring one over here and then mindlessly giving, continuing to give in a way with this in reverse that is almost robbing you of your shine. And you're realizing there's not an equal here. Sun now at the bottom of the deck, your card, and it's in reverse. Okay, so something, it hasn't been illuminated to you yet. You're going to be learning, or maybe this has been, and that's why stars in reverse. And now it could have been an act, and you could either made a choice in an impulsive way, social, that affected you socially, and maybe all boundaries went out the window, and now you're seeing just as fast as you came in that you want out of something. That's what I'm getting. There's something here almost robbing you of your value, of your change, and it's almost as though you've given up the fight. Leo, there's a relinquishing here that I think on a subconscious level needs a choice to be made, because it's making you not feel good, and there is some type of awakening to this situation, whatever this is, and it's blocking your growth. And so I think you're working to figure out this Aries season how to let go and let God, and in order to find your value and refine it and honor in a way that honors you. So that's what I'm getting for you, Leo. You're asking, and hopefully this is helpful. I'm going to leave it there. You guys, let me know, subscribe, like, follow if this works for you, how this relates. If you want to schedule your own personal dive deep, soulshine1111.com. All right. On all the platforms with free reads over there. And so until next time, you guys, I'm Jamie, Soulshine1111. Be loved, be together. Go grow.